Okay, so the check at the bottom of page 270. So copy down these steps again. We have to follow these steps every time we solve numerical expressions. So expressions don't have equal signs. They have numbers and symbols like multiplication, subtraction, addition. Okay, so sometimes we gotta do parentheses and exponents together in the same step because inside our parentheses is an exponent that we can get rid of. So 2 to the fourth power is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So write that down above. So I gotta solve that. So I gotta do 2 times 2 is 4. So remember yesterday I said multiply 2 at a time. So on this side we have 2 times 2 is 4 as well. And I still gotta multiply those again. So 4 times 4, it'd be 16. So I rewrote the whole problem again, except 2 to the fourth power became 16. Okay, so I still have my parentheses that I need to get rid of. So I do 16 minus 3, and I get 13. So remember, in order to know that you got rid of these parentheses is that if you end up with one number, then you don't need your parentheses anymore. And 16 minus 3 gives me 13. So that means I don't need those parentheses anymore if you have one number left. Okay, so I'm going to copy down the rest. So 8.2. I still got to do 8.2 times, and then I got to add 8. Okay, so my next step is to multiply or divide from left to right. So multiplication is right here at the front. I would not add first because those steps are last. I don't do 13 plus 8. Okay, so I'm going to do 8.2 times 13. So we got to do it right here. 2 times 3 is 6. What's 8 times 3? 24. Okay, so that 3, I multiplied it already. Now my happy 0. Then I move to this row. Okay, I did notice yesterday when people were doing the practice page, some people forgot how to multiply double digits like this. Okay, so you need to follow along if you were one of those people that forgot how to multiply like this. This is super important that you don't forget this skill because today we're in a new chapter and we still need to use this skill. So it's going to keep coming back and back. So please practice until you know how to do this. Okay, so just to go over what we just did, this 3, I start here and work up. So I do 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 8, 24. Okay, then I cross out that number. Since we're going to the second number, we start here in the tens place. That 1's in the tens place. Put your happy 0. So 1 times 2 is 2. Then 1 times 8 is 8. So now we have to add them. Okay, so we get 6 here. And then 10. But don't forget your decimals. So it was 8.2. That's 1 decimal place. So my answer has to have 1. Okay, so now we copy that down. So this became 106.6. And we got to add 8. And that should give us our answer. So if you forgot this rule, when you add decimals, this has a decimal and our 8 also has a decimal. It's hiding right here at the end. We have to line them up. So the 8 would be lined up here. Okay, so we put our 0 here. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 6. And that's our answer. Then the rule for adding decimals, we just bring it straight down. We don't do what we do with multiplication and count the decimal places. We just bring it straight down. So that is our answer. And then maybe in elementary you learned that it forms a triangle when you're